So how to start? This seminar, WhatsApp and any intellectual gatherings has become a place of sorry to say this, place of entertainment, but which is not true here, as he is very strict and Professor Dayas have a very good taskmaster. So whatever I say, I will share my some of my experiences. I conducted workshops in different places and with fellowship at Indian Institute of Advanced Studies, Simla. So let us go to the ground level, Sir, I would like to say something about my perception about your disciplines. So that will make the backdrop. How people, is it okay? How people perceive at you. You means hotel management, tourism management. What is my perception? Still people must be saying what is there to study in your in your discipline, hotel management. Any typical Indian woman can teach you a subject. Must be facing these kind of questions somewhere. I mean, people do say that. Well, probably to my knowledge goes, this discipline is largely conduct courses at diploma level. Probably this is one of the unique and first of its kind, if I am not mistaken, this IHTM at MDU University, which is taking this discipline, tourism as well as hotel management, to a higher and higher academic level. Okay. So first round of applause for this department as well as Professor Dayasa. Many things we do, say hotel management, but nobody knows about it. As we were saying, there are many kinds of food habits in Odisha. Probably you may not be knowing why it is so. Haryana too. People know Haryana in a different context. Do they have any typical food of Haryana? People say no, nothing. They copy, they inspire by the Punjabi food. Whatever we say lassi, Haryanvi lassi, they say no, it is a Punjabi lassi. Haryana, you people don't have any kind of, these things happen. Why it is so? Because it is not reported, it is not written anywhere. First, the basic thing is that we do, okay, Punjab food may be different. We don't say that. We don't say that we should match with. Why should we match our food with Punjabis? Every community, every culture has its unique aspect, unique temperament. But the only difference is that we do practice many food practices in Haryana, but even if you go to Google also, you find very less literature what the Haryanvi practices say. Each Haryanvi lassi is different than when my 5 years I am going to complete in this place. Although I knew this place say 20 years back while studying in University of Delhi. So even sometimes we add sugar and ghee in tea also. Ghee dal ke bhi hum chai pite. There is nothing wrong in that. Let the people laugh at us. Even we can laugh at others' food habit also. But it is not written anywhere. कहीं लिखा नहीं क्या? लिखा जाए. Here it comes. Research needs to be reported. The first we begin our things here. Research needs to be reported. Any kind of research. Research on food habits, cultural practices, writing books, writing journal articles. It should be brought to the notice of the public. Unless and until you do that, Haryana may do many practices, many advancement. People have this misperception about Haryana and Haryanvi. When I joined here, some of my friends, there were interviews, although it was not conducted in University of Delhi and 2-3 central universities. People do say, और आपको कहीं जगह नहीं मिला का you are working in Haryana to that in Rohtak. मैं ट्रेन में जाता हूँ, मैं लड़ पड़ता हूँ. What is wrong in Haryanvi language? What is wrong with this Rohtak and Haryana? Really, I am telling you. Unless and else we say, we speak means a larger platform. We must tell to the world, this is the food practices of Odisha, Haryana and other places. Uniqueness, Haryanvi are not Punjabis. Haryanvis are not, say, Bengalis or Odias. There should be some uniqueness. Every practices, cloth practices, world view, soch, cultural practices, humanities also. Anyway, so research, we begin from here. Research needs to be reported. My first title of my lecture is Citation and Impact Writing. Time was there, nobody writes. 20 years back, कोई नहीं लिखता था. लिखते थे एक या दो व्यक्ति, उन्हीं को लोग पढ़ते थे. वो किताब कैसे होता था? हनुमान चालीसा किताब जैसे, सोमवार व्रत कथाएं जैसे. But now everybody writes, or to that Indians, they are born writers. आज जो पैदा होता है वो कहता है मैं भी लिख लूं, मैं सीधा PhD कर लूं. बीच में मैट्रिक और 12वीं मुझे नहीं चाहिए. This is India. Okay, so that's research. Anything you do. So let me begin with this. This academic world. You need to get the background of my lecture. Academic world. We do knowledge claim. What we do in academics, we do in knowledge claim. Whatever we teach, and no knowledge is permanent. No knowledge is permanent. All knowledges are relative. You must have heard Einstein's theory of relativity. No knowledge is sacrosanct. No knowledge is permanent. I'll cite two examples from science and social science. There is a China wall between science and social sciences. मैट्रिक के बाद कैसे पिताजी बोलते हैं बेटा तू बेटा है तो साइंस पढ़, बेटी है तो सोशल साइंस आर्ट्स पढ़. एंड दोज आर साइंस स्टूडेंट्स, दे आर वेरी सपोज टू बी वेरी इंटेलिजेंट एंड दे मॉक एट अस. हमको छेड़ते हैं कभी कभी सोशल साइंस वालों को. You people, what do you know? Sociology, hotel management, political science. We people are from physics, computer science. We know better than you are, isn't it? So there is a great China wall between science world and social science world. I'll cite two examples from science as well as social science. Science people say whatever knowledge we have, that is certain, permanent, nobody can change. It's like Ved and Upanishad. It's like mathematics, 2 2 are 4. But in your social science, any knowledge is falsifiable. Nothing permanent. I'll ask those science people, where was your science when you say that Plato अभी ग्रह में नहीं है? In the solar system must be knowing Plato एक ग्रह नहीं है. You must have studied in solar system. Your science says that in solar system the earth is at the center, the sun revolves around. पृथ्वी स्थिर है, सूर्य घूमता था. कौन बोलता था? अभी के साइंस लोग बोलते थे. कुछ लोग ऐसे आ गए, साइंटिस्ट आ गए, कोपर्निकस, गैलीलियो एंड मेनी मोर. No, it is उल्टा, the other way around. सूर्य स्थिर है, पृथ्वी घूमता है. कल और भी कोई आ जाएगा, कहेगा ना ये घूमता है ना वो घूमता है. Really, I'm telling you, I cannot prove that which one is static or which one is revolving around. Where is your science? Are you getting my point? So in this sense, even science, knowledge claimed by the scientist also not permanent. Today you read in newspaper, कॉफी पीने से कैंसर नहीं होता है. The other day in other newspaper, कॉफी पीने से ब्रेन कैंसर होता है. Okay, so what is true about any science? If someone is asked about solar system, the best answer would be अब तक की जानकारी के, look at my statement, अब तक की जानकारी के अनुसार सूर्य स्थिर है और पृथ्वी घूमता है. कल क्या होगा nobody knows. This is an example from science. Similarly, come to a social science example from history. Is it Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'm giving you the background. Where do we start? Suddenly don't jump into any research methodology or home science or hotel management, life science, political science. Well, this is true for all the disciplines. In a government school, सरकारी स्कूल में एक टीचर was teaching ताजमहल के बारे में. Look at listen carefully. Government school था. Teacher was saying, you know, ताजमहल was built by शाहजहां, उनके बेगम मुमताज की याद में. There was a very intelligent boy in the class, like mathematician Gauss. Out of curiosity, he is asking, सर आप देखे थे बनाते हुए? जब आपने देखे ही नहीं शाहजहां बनाते हुए ताजमहल को, how do you say to the classroom? Teacher was very good. Otherwise गवर्नमेंट स्कूल में तो ऐसे थप्पड़ लगा देते. आजकल नहीं है, हम तो खुद थप्पड़ खाए. ओके, the teacher was very honest. Teacher says, बेटे मैंने तो नहीं देखा. मैं जब देखे ही नहीं, आप कैसे कहते हो जो ताजमहल वाज बिल्ट बाय शाहजहां? ना बेटे मैंने किताब में पढ़ा. And the curiosity of the student goes on. And he says, सर जो किताब लिखा है वो भी देखे होंगे? बेटे वो भी नहीं देखे होंगे. ये कैसे हो सकता है जिसको आपने देखा ही नहीं उसको बोलते जा रहे? Probably the question is, it's a ground question from the student. So here it comes. Many things we don't see. Many things we don't see. But we do claim it happened. Are you getting my point? Similarly, it is about history. What is history? History is nothing but how it is represented. How it is represented. Not how the things happen. हिस्ट्री में होना चाहिए चीज कैसे घटना कैसे घटी, बट ऐसा नहीं है. घटना को कैसे पेश किया गया, किसने पेश किया, किस तरह लैंग्वेज में पेश किया गया. यू आस्क द ब्रिटिश, 200 years दे रूल्ड अस. 200 years इंडिया कहां कहां पहुंच गया. वन ऑफ द फाइनेस्ट डेवलपिंग कंट्री ऑफ द वर्ल्ड. चंद्रयान भी हम पहुंच गए और स्पेस में हम कितना रिसर्च कर रहे हैं. एंड पीपल प्रोबेबली इफ अमेरिका recognizes after China, it is India. But still, if you ask them to say something about India, the British writer, they say Indians are black. Deliberately they write Indians are black. They don't know how many Miss World, Miss Universe has produced India. So it is about writing something. Who writes? Which perspective someone writes? Which languages are being used? This is the reality. Is that true? So in academics, do say, don't claim it is permanent. Don't claim it is permanent. So far the research goes, whatever research, it is true at a point of time. It may get changed. Sociologist, literature वाले आजकल एक बातें करते हैं deconstruction. Knowledge answers has many options. Even you, no, nothing is permanent. But you say with your supportive argument. In academic writings, whatever you write a book, write a research paper, write an article. You can claim anything, but while claiming, give support to that. You बाबा की तरह नहीं है. बाबा लोग बोलते हैं ना आजकल विदाउट एनी रियलिटी. अरे भाई कोई कहता है, I won't name because it will be political statement. One of the chief minister of India says, पुराने जमाने में, रामायण के जमाने में पेन ड्राइव होता था. Please. Okay? So many things you must have heard. So in academics, you may say anything you have in your mind, but come up with your academic support. What is that academic support? There are two divisions. One is public knowledge, another is private knowledge. Public knowledge, and private knowledge. I'm citing very simple example about public knowledge. A knowledge which is largely known to the public, largely known facts to the, and many people knows the answer. Like suppose Rohtak, I'm citing an example of Rohtak city. Rohtak is a big place near to Delhi. While coming from Delhi to Rohtak, Shampla and Bahadurgarh comes on the way, and there is a Tiliyar lake in Rohtak, and it's a beautiful city, and good samosas are available, and there is a university called Maharshi Dayanand University. It's common, everybody knows. Why should I say again and again this thing? Is that clear? This is public knowledge. What is private knowledge? Private knowledge defined as a knowledge is shared by very few, not few, a few, or known to very less number of people, or very few people, or maybe the researcher himself or herself. When Newton knew that law of gravitation, at that point of time, it was known to Newton only. न्यूटन को ही मालूम होता था कि कुछ एप्पल गिरता है, फिर ऊपर से गिरने के बाद ऊपर क्यों नहीं चढ़ जाता है. Are you getting my point? That point of time, it was private knowledge and known to Newton only. And over the years, eventually, it became public. So there are two kinds of knowledge, public and private knowledge. While writing, suppose you are writing a book, writing on something, maybe on hotel management, maybe on, say, political science, culture, food, anything. You need to write something which is new and probably not known to many people. See, I'm citing an example. How many are from Haryana? Almost, yes. Okay. Anyway, I'm citing from example from Haryana. Suppose you are writing about Haryana. Okay. So, I'm reading out, making few sentences, and we find which one is comes under public knowledge and which sentence comes under private knowledge. Haryana is a good state, prosperous state, industrial state, very close to Delhi. People almost are having jobs, but they are very misers, conjuice, suppose I claim. It's not true, but for the sake of example, I'm citing this example. Okay? Nothing was wrong with हरियाणा. अच्छा है, प्रॉस्परस है, इंडस्ट्रियल है, दिल्ली के नजदीक है, खान पीन बहुत अच्छा है, खेल कूद में बहुत अच्छा करते हैं. Nothing wrong was there. It is all known, it's public. The moment I say a bit sensitive issue, which is largely not known to many, on my research, मैंने एक रिसर्च किया, कैसे भी किया, उसमें पाया गया जो हरियाणा के लोग कंजूस है. मैं कहने के अधिकार रखता हूं, मैं कह सकता हूं, बट नॉट सिंपली आई नीड टू से हाउ डू यू प्रूव करके दिखाओ कैसे हरियाणा के लोग कंजूस है. इज दैट क्लियर? सो इन देयर आई नीड टू गेट सपोर्ट फ्रॉम अदर सोर्सेस. हियर द citation comes. The moment you claim something private, lesser known knowledge, then and there you need to give a supportive argument from different sources, or else log pagal kahenge and nobody will read my. How can you say that people of Haryana are misers? How can you say that? What is your proof? What is your argument? Is that clear? Then writing has always a connection with the readers. Writing has always connections with like दुकानदार and ग्राहक. जो दुकानदार कभी ग्राहक की बात नहीं देखा, नहीं सुना, रिकॉग्नाइज नहीं किया, वो दुकानदार कभी आगे नहीं बढ़ सकता. This very common statement you must have also reading the. Similarly, जो author लिखते समय कभी ध्यान नहीं दिया, जो who will read and how people find it interesting to read my article or my research paper or my book, then nobody. ये तो अलग बात है, इंडिया के ऐसी देश है जो बहुत कुछ लिखा जाता है, कोई नहीं पढ़ता है. This is unfortunate part, really unfortunate. I'm citing any data. India is the third largest English title producing country after America and Britain. Can you believe this? Multi-religious, हमारे देश के बारे में, suppose you go to Bahadurgarh, your typical Haryanvi language people may not understand. When you go to Delhi, there are a mix of languages are there. Then Bihar, then Odisha, every corner of the India you go, you find a different language, dialects. One doesn't understand others. Is it true? But how can you claim that after America and Britain, India is the third largest English title producing country? But nobody reads. When it comes to readership, we don't have readership. We can produce books and we keep books in library and many other centers, but nobody reads. So that's why I'm saying the author or authorship has a direct connection to the reader. वही रीडर अच्छा होता है, वही ऑथर अच्छा होता है, वही ऑथर इम्पैक्टफुल होता है उसको जब रीडर्स इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं पढ़ने के लिए. इन एकेडमिक्स those authors are very good, are liked by readers. Only when, don't claim. There are authors who claim that, oh, I am the only authority. मैं ही लिखता हूँ. There are no other authors. ये सोच कभी कभी authors में बीच में होता है. What the authors should think or find interesting, like, I'm an author. I'm writing on a political science, history, community, constitution, whatever. But there are also others. They also write. Whatever I claim here, some people must have told through their books. While writing this, people are good. I used to tell in my classroom, जब पढ़ाता हूँ, मैंने कहा भाई यहाँ पे हरियाणा बहुत खान पीन की दुकान है, but I find less shops, restaurants where you can take your family to sit around. मैंने ये चीज कहा. My friends, my students नारो सर ये सब तो नहीं है. मैंने कहा भाई this is my observation. बहुत सारे many shops are there, but you don't find family around in those shops. पैक करो घर में लेके खा लो. This is my observation. Suppose I say, so write an article, then I must cite some examples. Go to D Park, there is a place called D Park. Those are not from Haryana, I'm saying. Food hub. D Park में है, कुछ जगह में है. It's not big shops, big restaurants, not sitting, capacity. छोटी छोटी दुकान है, आप खाना पैक कर लो, आप घर ले जाओ. I can say this, but I must say, cite an example. Go to D Park, go to that point, go to that, food hub. Then only people find, hey, that's true. While reading, अखबार में अगर लिखा हूं लोग पढ़ेंगे, पढ़ेंगे बात तो सही है. So similarly, citation, what is citation?